You're watching dcbornrob, Erasing Borders.
It is Friday, March 28th, 2025, and this is the latest breaking news for Latin America. Let's jump into the first one right away. German tourists detained at U.S. border. Mexico trips turn risky. PBS News on March 21st, 2025 reported multiple German tourists detained at U.S.-Mexico crossings held weeks before flying home. One crossing from Mexico with her American fiancé landed in Otay Mesa Detention Center. Germany updated its U.S. travel advice, spotlighting tighter border security under Trump. Expats and tourists road tripping from Mexico face new hurdles. Your passport might not be enough. Post on social media, note fears of profiling. Is your Baja day trip now a detention risk? Dominican diaspora scores big, tax-free gifts for summer vacationers. On March 23, 2025, Listín Diario broke the news of a game-changing proposal in the Dominican Republic's Congress, extending tax exemptions for gifts brought by the diaspora during summer vacations. Currently, law number 9-96 frees up to $4,000 in imports from taxes during Christmas, but Senator Franklin Rodriguez wants this perk year-round. With over 2 million Dominicans abroad and many in the U.S., this could flood the island with goodies for families, boosting joy and local economies. The bill hit the Chamber of Deputies, sparking debate. Will it pass before the summer hits? This could rewrite how expats reconnect with home, turning every visit into a gift-giving fiesta. Dominican Republic, secret hub of plots against Castro and Duvalier. On March 22nd, 2025, Listín Diario unveiled a wild tale of espionage. The Dominican Republic, as the nerve center for plots against Cuba's Fidel Castro and Haiti's Francois Duvalier, declassified U.S. files reveal Cuban exiles backed by President Joaquin Balaguer used the DR as a launch pad. Think Isla Beata invasions in Haiti as the stepping stone to topple Castro. Key players like Antonio Rodriguez Echazabal and Rolando Mesferrer schemed with U.S. diplomat William Pauley, plotting boat and plane attacks. Haiti repelled one in 1959 raid, and Balaguer's nod to anti-Duvalier move stunned historians. This explosive scoop ties the DR to Cold War chaos, rewriting its role in the Caribbean power games. Was it a pawn or a mastermind? Medellin's shocking sign to sex tourists, go home. Listín Diario captured a wild moment in Medellin, Colombia, a restaurant's bold sign reading to the sex tourist, Medellin is not yours, go back to your country. Spotted by a Dominican visitor, launched by Andres DC restaurant near El Poblado's Milla de Oro, the message slams foreigners exploiting the city's nightlife. After an American was caught with minors in 2024, sparking a prostitution ban, locals are fed up. The visitors enjoy bandeja paisa, snapped a pic of the sign, marveled at Medellin's pushback against its dark tourism rep. This fiery stand is turning heads. Will it scare off the wrong crowd or just fuel the debate? Bank of America's dire warning. Colombia's fiscal crisis worse than feared. Bank of America's latest analysis slams Colombia's fiscal management, warning that risks are worse than we thought. After a two-day Bogota blitz, meeting officials, politicians, and business leaders, the bank claims the 2024 fiscal rule was breached, a first since 2011, using dodgy one-time transaction excuses to dodge caps. With tax collection tanking despite GDP growth, analysts fear a 2025 showdown, a weakening peso, soaring inflation, and stalled economic recovery. The report blasts the government's rosy outlook prediction as a tighter leash on monetary easing. For expats and tourists, this could mean pricier trips and a shakier local scene. Is Colombia's economic stability crumbling? Headed to Medellin? Make sure you get your smile right. If you're there, see my dentist, Dr. Carlos Maury. Good location, right on 43rd. Good price, of course, and great results. His contact information is in the description of all my videos. The anti-Haiti wall, Dominican election hot button issue. Noticing the Dominican Republic border wall with Haiti as a sizzling electoral flag in the 2024 presidential race, stretching 164 kilometers with concrete towers, barbed wire, and drone patrols, The anti-Haiti wall, pushed by President Luis Abinader, aims to curb illegal migration and smuggling. Costing millions, it's become a symbol of national pride for some and a divisive debate for others, with candidates clashing over its economic and ethical impact. Critics call it a political stunt, while supporters cheer its security boost amid Haiti's chaos. As voters rolled in, this towering project shaped the DR's fastest-growing economy narrative at 4.9% strong. Will it cement Abinader's legacy or split the nation? 15th foreigner booted from Rio Negro Airport, Angel Watch strikes again. On March 22, 2025, Minuto Trente reported a stunning crackdown at Rio Negro's Jose Maria Cordova Airport. A 15th foreigner was denied entry this year after tripping the Angel Watch alert. The man, fresh off a flight from Miami, aimed to hit the Medellin streets, but got snagged by Migración Colombia's razor-sharp controls. Flagged as a potential predator of minors, he was swiftly sent packing back to the U.S. Medellin's Mayor Pico Gutierrez cheered the move, vowing zero tolerance for threats to kids. With 15 cases in 2025 alone, the U.S. shared database is flexing its muscle, keeping Colombia's streets safer. From check-in to deportation, this high-stakes drama proves the fight against exploitation is full throttle. Will it deter the next wave of risky travelers? Dominican Republic tops Caribbean healthcare for expats, a game changer. The Dominican Republic ranks among the top 3 Caribbean nations for healthcare systems, a huge win for expats and tourists. A study by the Dominican College of Tourism Professionals highlighted top-notch medical services in tourist hubs like Punta Cana, drawing foreigners with affordable quality care. With 79% of visitors hitting the East Coast, the country's sanitation upgrades like pest control and water safety are luring retirees and digital nomads. Expats say this edge over rivals like Jamaica and Barbados could spike tourism revenue past 2024's highs. From emergency clinics to expat-friendly hospitals, the DR is fast becoming a health haven and paradise. Is this the Caribbean's new expat hotspot? Cuba powers up. Third solar park sinks to national grid. On March 21, 2025, Granma announced a major win for Cuba's energy future. The third of 92 planned solar photovoltaic park, La Sabana, in Bayamo, Granma synced up with the national electrical system. Boasting 21.8 megawatts of power, this beast of a project kicked off amid tough conditions, slashes fossil fuel imports and CO2 emissions. Over 600 workers in 24 companies plus Chinese tech support pulled off this feat of love in record time. With Granma's high solar potential, La Sabana joins 18.7 megawatts already online, pushing Cuba towards its 2028 renewable goals. Vice PM Ramiro Valdez and Energy Minister Vicente de la O Levy hailed it as a gritty step towards energy sovereignty. Is this the dawn of a solar-powered Cuba? U.S. Education Department dismantled. Puerto Rico schools in peril. On March 22, 2025, El Nuevo Dia dropped the bombshell from Washington, D.C. The dismantling of the U.S. Department of Education could spell disaster for Puerto Rico's fragile school system. With over $2.4 billion in federal funds at stake, nearly half the island's education budget, experts warn that Trump's plan to slash the agency threatens programs like special education and school lunches. Puerto Rico's unique non-state status adds a dangerous twist, leaving it exposed as states might hog remaining resources. Education advocates Cesar Rey calls it a serious blow, while the incoming Gonzalez administration scrambles for a plan B. As layoffs hit D.C. and funds teeter, this seismic shift could reshape Puerto Rico's classroom. Will resilience win or chaos reign? Maduro's bold demand to U.S. amid mass deportations. Free our people. On March 22, 2025, El Nuevo Dia reported a fiery ultimatum from Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro. He's demanding the U.S. release over 200 Venezuelan migrants detained in El Salvador's notorious Secot prison after being deported there under Trump's crackdown. Calling it a kidnapping, Maduro blasted the U.S. for sending them to a third country instead of Venezuela, insisting they've committed no crimes. With repatriation flights resuming Sunday, he's rallying the UN and allies to pressure Washington, claiming these migrants nabbed under the Aliens Enemies Act are victims of U.S. hostility. As tensions soar, Maduro's vowing to fight for every last citizen, turning this into a global showdown. Will his defiance sway the U.S. or escalate the deportation war? Now's a good time. You're headed to Medellin. Do more than just parquilletes. Take a tour. See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel. His contact information is in the description of all my videos. Plus, of course, he does safe and on-time airport pickups and drop-offs, which you will need. If you outside of that, you're on your own. Guys, gals, you're up to date with the latest news from Latin America. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe.
So I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you go down and hit subscribe. And definitely like. It helps that YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying?
So, hey, girl. Thanks for coming by my place.
No worries. You mind if our girlfriend can come by with us?
Hell no. This is why I watch dcbornrob.
Kini excited, dili na mag-online. Kung sabay dugayan, chika babes kay nasulan. Ay dali padulan, ako ang padulan. Karamelum-luman, dili-dili na tuluman. Ay shock ka, makalok-kalok. Si Bona sexy, lawas murag Coca-Cola. Ang kaanyag ni mo sa akong kalibutan nga saan. Wala ko ikatubag, ikaw ra kong matawag. Murag kagabun sa kabugnaw sa taas. Kain mong paghawas, lawas ni mo labas. Sinut walay gas-gas, ako amo bas-bas.
If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Maury. Contact information in the description below. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below.